It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got something new from Caskey. I was just sitting down to do some reaction videos, pulled up YouTube, and one of the first things on my recommended was this premiering. So we got to dive into it. It was meant to be. I feel like that was a sign that we need to dive into some Caskey because I feel like it's been a minute. It's called Upgrade You Freestyle. This man has such an amazing talent that I don't feel like gets talked about very much. Like he's extremely underrated. And he's just got a really dope voice for rap too. So let's just get into it. Let's see what this man was cooking with. Oh, this is the upgrade you be. I ain't even, okay. I wasn't even thinking about that. Those jeans is wild.
Yeah, rarely deterred, rarely scared, very busy with words. Ain't gotta say that I'm the best, cause that shit is inferred. Being this talented at anything, a gift and a curse. Front of the car, got a R like that shit in reverse. Solo cause I get it with the beat alone. Freezing stones, every deacon say I got some demons on. Gonna be a cold day in hell, I leave my heater home. Say what I want and you could put that shit on speakerphone, they sleeping on. That boy from Florida where they each his own. This shit was brought to you by dope like Big Meech is home. I had a group of brothers in my own brand, so I ain't need a loan. Plus I never went to Diddy parties, so the industry execs in the game don't want to bring me along.
Yo, it's wild. I feel like everyone's throwing a little something in there about these Diddy parties and shit like that. This man has, I mean, he's always been a integral part of hip hop, right? Obviously Biggie and some of the acts and stuff that he's brought about for us, but now he's a part of it in a whole different way. And it's going to be really wild to see how all of this shit plays out and who else might get dragged underneath with him and stuff like that.
It's cool, I'd rather be independent and rich than covered in baby oil and desperate to get some freaking on. I got this chain by myself, so I'ma keep it on. You keyboard warrior, swore to you with some D-boys. You never sold a pack out an E-boy. You probably get popped for a zip of the weed, then tell the police that you'll record somebody else to avoid touching the seafloor. Get out my way and let me beat pause. This is America, being pussy's a free choice.
Yo, I like that. This is America. Being pussy's a free choice. Listen, he ain't wrong. Hold up. Let me go back real quick. I like some of the shit that he's saying.
D-boys, you never sold a pack out an E-boy. You probably get popped for a zip of the weed, then tell the police that you'll record somebody else to avoid touching the seafloor. Get out my way and let me beat pause. This is America. Being pussy's a free choice.
I'm not gonna lie, for a second I thought there was some connection, and there might be, and I'm just not catching it. But the fact that he said some D-boys, hold on, let me go back. I'll point out what I was thinking.
Cool, I'd rather be independent and rich than covered in baby oil and desperate to get some freaking on.
Facts.
I got this chain by myself, so I'ma keep it on. You keyboard warrior, swore to you with some D.
So D-boys, E-bor, which is, it's Y-B-O-R, but it sounds like an E. So I was like, oh, D-E. And then he says that you're scared to touch the sea floor. So I'm like, yo, D-E-C. I didn't know if he was starting to spell something out, but I don't know. I might be reaching a little bit.
E-boys, you never sold a pack out an E-boy. You probably get popped for a zip of the weed, then tell the police that you'll record somebody else to avoid touching the seafloor. Get out my way and let me beat pause. This is America, being pussy's a free choice. Give them hysteria, put the guns in the carrier, kill you bitches myself. Call my cousin to bury it, call my uncle for alibis, call the bank for a check. Can't name a debt somebody owed me that I ain't collect. Can't name a better rapper out there that I ain't respect until I took their beats and made a major threat. Eating ramen at the crib like it was commissary. Rappers giving up on their dreams, that shit is kinda scary. They get a podcast mic, start doing commentary. That shit is comedy to me, but ain't no Tyler Perry.
Hold up, did Budden ever say anything about Caskey? Or is this him just throwing some shots because he don't like what he does? Because I feel like Budden is like the one person people think of when you think of a rapper that went from rapping to podcasting. There could be others. There might be others. But I feel like Budden is like that guy, right? And Budden was a really dope rapper. And a lot of people don't seem to realize that. And I'm not saying Caskey doesn't, but I just mean like when you go on social media, there's a lot of people that only know of Joe Budden because of his podcasts. And he has some crazy takes at times. And he really ruffles people's feathers and gets people, you know what I'm saying, a little bit upset. And technically that's what he did, right? Like he got a podcast mic, put rap behind him, and he just podcasts now. And it feels like this is kind of a shot at that. Am I wrong?
The crib like it was commissary. Rappers giving up on their dreams, that shit is kinda scary. They get a podcast mic, start doing commentary. That shit is comedy to me, but ain't no Tyler Perry.
You know what though? It's kind of a shot at me too. He don't know me, so he ain't purposely taking a shot at me, but it kind of is. I drop music, but it's very sporadic anymore. We did drop quite a bit this year, and I was meaning to go every month, 2 songs throughout the whole year, and I kind of just fell off of motivation of wanting to write music. I haven't really been in the mood, but I got the main channel, which is technically a commentary channel now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, in all reality, that's kind of a shot at me too.
Podcast mic, start doing commentary. That shit is comedy to me, but ain't no Tyler Perry. I guess do what you gotta do to go get the commas. I ain't gonna switch my whole career, just might switch the genre. Drop a couple freestyles, sit you boys down and cook right in front you at the table like it's Benny Hanna's. Your first problem was too many baby mamas. I know some rappers my sons, but dog, I hate to find them. I know some rappers with guns who still let people try 'em. Can't relate, you play with me, it's gonna be people dying. Riding sunk low in the Chevy box. Still keep one eye open when I sleep like I'm Fetty Wap. Turn you to spaghetti, bumping Tom Petty. Hold my arm steady, man, they told me lighten up, but this fucking charm heavy. Yellow Wolf told me to make you miss me, I should drop less. And yes, I probably should, but when it come to rapping this good, I think I'm God's best. Plus, I've been hearing this new shit and I'm not impressed. I'm a mess, undiscovered talent like the Loch Ness Monster. Felony arrest, so I got less sponsors. The fan base a cult, so I don't got less concerts. I pull up to the show and go full-time bonkers. Then that boy cold, it's like he came out of Yonkers. But you know I'm Florida born, I came up out of Swampers.
Yo, I like the fact that he used the term bonkers. I haven't used that in a minute, but for those of you guys that have been around for my reactions way back when we started them in like 2019, 2020 on my main channel, which is now the commentary channel, but I used to say, I'm like, yo, that shit was bonkers. Like I used to just say some random ass shit. And bonkers was one of the terms that I kind of just fell in. And I like saying shit like that. I would just say some random vocab that people don't necessarily always use to describe the music. So I like that he just did that.
I don't got less concerts. I pull up to the show and go full-time bonkers. Then that boy cold, it's like he came out of Yonkers. But you know I'm Florida born, I came up out of Swampers. Make them unconscious, obnoxious, and every hater mouth like a fucking pair of tonsils. Gold on me, you know I'm royalty, but not no oil sheet. The car was painted sour milk, but no one spoiled me. Apparel ain't by MIA, but then they tryna foil me. Buying all these toys as therapy for that little boy and me. Name a rapper who won't take a go at me. Last one who tried, check the score, and he was on 3. ONG, dropping from the sky like some Boeing seats. Then I resurrect them out the ground like the Lord, but he know it's me. Flies G5s, it's like there's wings on the Levi's. I must be a king, should call me T.I. Probably why I get so many of these damn rebuttals from princes. They tryna start the bubble, but this hustle relentless. Okay, this intel, a kid who write his hits in braille, so they could feel it even on the day they senses fail. As a jit, I got in trouble cause I couldn't sit still. Nowadays, all that movement made me plus 6 mil. This shit trill, my girl wearing 6-inch heels. I did a merch drop, made 6 figures, this shit chill. They make up stories about you till they find that shit get real. It's all gravy till you find out how that biscuit feel. Really, 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 really reckless. Really big where I grew up, like I'm out of Texas. Really took an L, turn that shit into a Lexus. Really down to punch you in the face and get arrested. Real rock star, reincarnated Presley. Really make a call and get you sniped like you Wesley. How you doing? Hits on rappers making it look sexy. I should blame that on the killers that I call my besties. Besties, made $1 million, then I reinvested. Peel off on a motorcycle like I'm DMXing. Movie
go.
budget at the crib like
Rest in
we DMX'd it. My enemies budget looking like somebody hexed it.
Yo, this shit went hard. This shit went hard. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I really like that. I feel like Caskey is extremely underrated. Extremely underrated. This dude drops nothing but bombs. Everything hits. That's just my opinion. I think he's got a dope voice for it. And thankfully so for him, because that man got a tattoo on his face. That's one of the craziest tattoos I may have ever seen. Although I do think that it's dope. I'd never do it. But thankfully, it's worked out. Rapping is his, because otherwise, if this shit didn't work out and he had to go get a regular job, I feel like he's going to have some trouble. With that tattoo, he's going to have a little bit of trouble. It's going to be limited. But he ain't got to worry about that. My man done made it happen. So shout out to Caskey. Love this dude. Love what he's doing. Love all the music, all that kind of stuff. Let me know what you guys think down below. For those that don't know, I'm live on Twitch pretty much every single day. Twitch.tv/DuaneTV. Friday nights, we do music reactions. Saturday, we kind of watch random videos and talk about stuff throughout the week. It's kind of whatever. Sometimes we might listen to some music. Sometimes we watch some videos. Other times I'm gaming, playing different stuff, depending on if there's something out that I enjoy. If it's a multiplayer game and you have it, you're usually welcome to join as long as we got some room. So stop in sometime. Come kick it with me, because I do commentary instead of rap now. Yo, shout out to Caskey. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one, homies.